Evenings on BBC Radio Solent.
Yeah, catch a bit of Alex Dyke later this morning. Now, how do you feel about going down the gym? Does the thought of pumping some iron fill you with horror, or do you actually relish trying to bulge those biceps and triceps and quadriceps? Well, we've been down to meet a young woman from Bournemouth. She's been selected to represent Great Britain in an international powerlifting competition. Megan Davis is travelling to Estonia next month. She'll be competing against other women in the juniors category, and after receiving advice from the head coach of Team GB, the 19-year-old has gone up a weight category. She's gone from 72 kilograms to 84 kilograms in the hopes of eliminating most of her opposition and competition. Well, Breakfast in Dorset's Fern Balch went down to Oak Academy to meet Megan and the head coach of Bournemouth Barbell, Paul Rees, to try out some weightlifting.
There's two types of deadlift stance that you can do. It's either sumo or conventional. I can show you both of them. My name is Megan and I'm a 72/84 junior powerlifter. I started when I was playing volleyball at Leaf Academy. I was doing a lot of weightlifting as part of my strength and conditioning. As I started to get more into that, my coach Paul started to introduce me a lot more to powerlifting, and then it got to obviously my first competition, and I probably felt how you felt today when you first walk in, and you're very daunting to actually see all these other people around you lifting massive amounts of weights, and you're just standing there like, I don't know if I can do this, but I did it, and I got like a little medal sort of thing. Do you want to have a go? Let's do this.
Well, my name is Paul Rees. I'm chief coach at Bournemouth Barbell, which is effectively my training group.
Place it where you feel you're comfortable on your shoulders, just so you're stable. And then when you're ready, stand up with it. Slowly walk out, and then place your feet where you think you're comfortable. Maybe edge your toes out slightly.
That way?
Yep. And then squat. Good. Try and push your knees out a little bit. Good?
Cool, yeah. Well, years ago, she was doing GCSE PE, which was when she was in year 10 or 11. She always had attitude, a good attitude, and perseverance. At the time, you could see that she was going to be a very good volleyball player. We find a lot of our people are people who competed in other sports, have done strength and conditioning, and then she came through, and her particular qualities, as well as being physically very able, is not only attitude but aptitude. She's good at learning and adopting practices that we suggest to her.
It was probably around May 2014. That's when I first started to enter a lot of competitions. My first one was just like a Southwest, like a local one that was just going on, and I thought I'd join in just to see what it was like, and if I could maybe carry on with it and see if I actually wanted to do more like national competitions. One of the more recent ones was the British Junior Classic, which was the one that I actually competed in order to get selected for the Europeans internationally. There's two types of deadlift stance that you can do. It's either sumo or conventional. I can show you both of them.
And what's the goal? What's the dream?
When I go up there, I really just want to push myself and just try my best, because obviously it is my first international competition. I'm not going to expect to come first place in the first time competing, but my main goals when I go up there is to potentially medal in the deadlift, because it's my strongest lift, and maybe also potentially medal in the squat and overall. So I've just got to keep training and just kind of keep those repetitions up so I can try and reach my goals. I've put up a GoFundMe page, and I'm trying to get as much publicity about my competition as I possibly can. Also, I'm just trying to, basically just trying to get the word out there so people know that I'm competing, and hopefully if they can spare some money that they can sponsor me.
That's good. Lovely job. Like it.
The money will go towards accommodation, basically anything that I need. Like obviously I have to wear like specific kit when I actually go up there, because there's only a certain kit that you can actually wear. Right.
That's easy. I really like it. I'm gonna come again.
Well, the very best of
Wow.
luck to Megan for sure. I mean, that's fantastic, isn't it? And if you want to support Megan, you can find her by logging into GoFundMe and searching for Megan Davis. Fern's with us. Are you aching after all that, then, Fern?
I really am. My thighs are still hurting, but I think you can hear there. I'm laughing, but it's nervous laughter. She was so good.
What sort of weights were you lifting then?
Not much. I'm not going to say, I don't embarrass myself, but in fairness, Steve was doing it with me, and I think he struggled more than I did.